Hi, John Hess from FilmmakerIQ.com, and we're doing a brand new thing called Behind the Scenes, or we're calling IQ Bits. Today we're going to unbox our brand new camera. So let's get right to it, okay? Alrighty. And of course, you know, every time you get something from UPS, it comes in all kinds of boxes, it's all kinds of packing materials. There's a bunch of, you know, whatever that is. Packing peanuts, of course. I mean, it's all a bunch of garbage. What is this? What is this stuff? Oh, you're typical. You've got your packing rabbits. Oh, got one right here. Oh, geez. Oh, they really want this camera to be secure. There's another one in here. Okay. All right, let's get to the camera here. There it is, guys. Oh my gosh, it's more beautiful than I imagined. And here it is, the Canon C200. I'm sure every camera, every filmmaking channel gets this question. What camera should I buy? Well, we get that question a lot. Let me walk you through some of my thinking when it came time to purchase a brand new camera. Now, I know I had to make the transition to 4K. I'm not convinced that 4K delivery is going to be necessary on every project I do, but 4K acquisition is definitely here, and there's a lot of advantages to it. I did try out a 4K DSLR style camera, a mirrorless camera. I really didn't care for it. I really liked the professional features. So this year, I made an effort to really research and figure out what camera I wanted to get. I turned to a rental site called Lens Pro to Go. This is long before they became a sponsor. And I rented 3 cameras. I rented a Sony, a Blackmagic, and this Canon C200. I liked all the cameras, but the C200, man, when I put it to work for a project, it just ticked off all of my boxes. The skin tones just blossomed for me with very little effort. I was like, wow, I don't need to do much, and it looks terrific. So I decided that C200 would be the camera for me, but it was a little bit on my price range, just kind of on the high end. Then I saw Canon offering a financing deal, which allowed me to make payments, and well, it made financial sense. So that's how I got the Canon C200. If you are thinking about upgrading your camera, if you're thinking about buying a new camera, it really behooves you to look at a site like Lens Pro to Go and use it as a way to test out new cameras. Make a short list of your favorite 3 cameras and then rent each one over a weekend. Go out there and shoot a small project. Make sure you get a feel for how the camera handles. Make sure you get a feel for how the camera's files work inside your computer. Once you've held it, once you've tested it, once you've edited it, then you'll know how to invest your money.
All right, my turn. Just missed that Park Place. Chance.
Now, some cameras may be too much of an investment, but that doesn't mean they're inaccessible. You can use Lens Pro to Go and just rent the cameras when you have a big client with a big budget. It doesn't have to be out of reach. And of course, you know, there are times where I'm going to need a second camera. Not all the time, but there are times. It makes no sense for me to buy a second camera that's going to be sitting in the shelf when I can just rent one whenever I need it. Well, these guys are getting a little antsy on me, and it's time for me to go, because we've got a live show coming up in a couple weeks that we're getting ready for. Until then, make sure you follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, consider becoming a patron on Patreon, and until next time, we'll see you at FilmmakerIQ.com. And here it is, our brand new Canon C200. Run away! Run away!